Hello everybody, my name is Marlo and welcome back to TekTopia. My apologies once again for sounding like I'm really struggling to talk. I haven't exactly given myself much time before recording this episode. I'm pretty much recording this clip right after I finished recording and editing and rendering out the last one, so yeah, I still am struggling to speak a bit, but hopefully you guys don't mind too much and isn't too off-putting for you, I'm sure. Hopefully by next episode I will be fully recovered and sounding as normal. But yeah, anyway, let's get started with today's episode. There are many things that I want to do today and I'm not going to be able to fit them all in, so we're going to have to decide on, what things we want to focus on. So there are two aspects of the village that I would like to improve upon today. First of them being knowledge, that includes the school and the library, and the second one being food, which is the rancher, the butcher and the chef. Now that's 5 different projects that we are definitely not going to be able to do all in one episode, so we're going to have to split them up. And I'm thinking today we focus on the rancher and the butcher, because those are kind of like combined as one, and the school. I have been wanting to build the school for quite some time now because I'm not going to lie, I'm getting kind of fed up of having to wait several days for nomads to turn up because as our village expands, it's getting rarer and rarer for them to show up each day. So having children grow up into nitwits and, going about getting villagers that way is going to be so much easier. Plus, I have quite a few hearts stored up. So this is actually how you get children in your village. When a villager goes to bed with, high happiness, I don't think it has to be 100%, just fairly high happiness, there's a chance that they will leave one of these by their bed in the morning, and then when you right click them on their corresponding bed, that's probably going to be difficult to find which one is which when it comes to it, but yeah, when you right click them on the bed, then a child will spawn. So yeah, we've got a lot of children stored up inside this chest ready to spawn, so I think a school is going to be something that's really good for us. Originally, I wanted to put the school and the library in this area over here and have like a little learning corner with all of our knowledge-based buildings, but we're not actually going to do that, and there's a good reason for it. Instead, we're going to place them, or at least the school, in the center of the village over here, or at least in this general area, because the children are sometimes not exactly excited to get to school, shall we say, and they kind of are very sluggish about it and slow. So if we put it all the way over in that corner over there and say they had to come from that house, they may not actually make it in time to school and they won't get their intelligence boost and it'll kind of be pointless. So I think having it centrally located is going to be a good idea. Anyway, as per usual, I've got the building all ready to go, designed in a creative world, so I guess let's hop into the first time-lapse of today's episode. Something kind of cool happened whilst I was setting up the build. We had not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not even 5, but 6 nomads turn up one morning. I don't know what the exact likelihood of that happening is, but I feel like that's quite a rare thing for the stage we're at in our town right now. Not that any of them were useful at all, but either way, still kind of a cool thing. So here's the school being built, and once again, it's fairly close to another building, the town hall, but as I said last episode, I don't think it's actually going to be that bad of a thing. I feel like once everything's done and set in stone and all the buildings have been finished far down the line, it's going to have quite a nice cozy feeling being all close quarters and stuff. Fingers crossed at least, I guess we won't know until it's done. But I'd quite like to get your guys' opinion on the use of cobblestone in this build and just generally in the village. I feel like here with the dark oak planks, it looks quite nice together. And only if we use it very sparingly, like on the outer edging of the roof like we've done here. And say if we did like the bottom block of a wall perhaps, and it would look probably terrible if I did the whole roof out of just cobblestone, but I think it goes well with the block palette we're using. I think generally I prefer stone bricks, but I'd say cobblestone is still a block that we can get away with using from time to time. So not long after I finished building the school, we actually had a couple of nomads turn up, one of which was suitable enough to be the teacher. Not that she had any of her stats already leveled up as a teacher, but her intelligence was like half decent, so I figured I'd just go ahead and give her the role anyway. So yeah, there's our new teacher, and I don't know where she is right now. I would assume either in there or asleep somewhere. But we need to actually purchase the school icon, and it's a little bit of a pricey one, I'm not going to lie. It costs nearly a stack of emeralds. So after this purchase, the school right here, 56, we only have about a stack and a half left, so we still got a decent amount. But what I'm planning to do with the rest of the episode after this little bit is probably going to use up the rest of them. But let's just go place this in, ready for the morning, and then maybe, is the sun rising soon? Yes, okay, we can go spawn some children on some of the beds. It's a weird way of doing it, but there we go. I don't know if anything changes in here. I haven't even shown you this, have I? I just realized I have not. Let me give you a quick tour. Hang on, let me just cut in case I mess up this recording, so I have that one saved because I can't purchase that again. Ah, there we go. Seamless transition. There we are. That's just a bit of a safety cut in case, I mess up my clip, because I do that fairly often. So let me show you the inside. I completely forgot to do that. Nothing really too exciting going on. We've just got like a chalkboard at the front and some bookshelves over here. I have no idea what that's meant to be. Table, there's a crafting bench that they can make something with. I want to say name tags, but I'm not 100% certain. And then all of the chairs and desks for the students to sit on. We've got 12 in here. I think I've done that because of the floor space, because overcrowding can be a thing in schools. So I think 12 is like the maximum before they start getting overcrowded. So there's the school, and I believe I showed this in the time lapse, but I'll just explain what each one is. This is meant to be like the little playground, so we've got a seesaw over here, some monkey bars, my poor attempt at monkey bars, a little sand pit, and then a roundabout type thing, and some swings, which don't exactly look like the comfiest thing to sit on in the world, but there's a playground, which is probably just sort of gonna get in the way of the villagers more so than anything else. So I think to begin with, I just want 3 children based on what we're going to be doing later on in the episode. I don't really know what ones to take. I guess we'll just take these. Oh, they stack. I don't really want any that stack because that means they then come from like the same parent, and I don't want them to have the same last name. Don't know why I don't want that, but I don't for some reason. So we've still got a decent amount left, but let's go and now do the very monotonous... Oh, hello, Nomad. Oh, watch one of these be like a really high-level teacher. Okay, you're good. Nah, okay, that's not really the best. I don't really feel too bad about that. But yes, as I was saying, we now need to go around and find where each of these hearts came from. At least I think so. Maybe we can just click them on any bed and they'll spawn. Okay, I may have got really lucky there, or you can just click them on whatever. Okay, I think you can just click them on whatever. So who have we got here? Come back. Del Ballard. Okay. They're so tiny and cute. I'm a bit worried they're going to walk in the fire. Okay, that was close. Pendlecroft. Alright, yep, you go to school, and then let's spawn the last one. We've got Madison Soper. Okay, so they're walking to school now, I think. Pendle, is that your name, I think? Pretty sure. Pendle, right, is it? Yeah, Pendle is not too happy about it, but she should get there on time, at least I think so. Okay, so 2 of them have arrived. Del is doing a great job. He's already leveled up 2 intelligence points. Pendle, I believe you are? Nope, you're Madison. Okay, where has Pendle gone? She's got to be out there somewhere. Pendle, you around? You gonna come to school today, or are you just not bothering? Maybe she didn't make it in time. Oh, no, here she is. Never mind. She obviously took the long way around. So here they are in school doing a great job. Obviously, these 2 have powered up, and they're probably going to be picking on Madison, aren't they? Bunch of bullies. Look at you. So mean. Della's doing a great job. He was on 9 intelligence like a minute ago. So, yeah, they're doing really good. What are you doing? Yawning, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, what are they doing over here? School must be out already. I just saw the teacher walking around the village. So, how did you guys get on? Are you sat down walking along? Kids these days, very strange. They do actually run around and play tag, which is kind of cute. I would like to check your levels, please. Where have you gone? You're already back in school. You can't wait to go. So he's skipping around. Okay, so he actually went up 6 intelligence points in one day, which is really good. So these guys are actually going to be so much better than nomads once they turn into nitwits. So the way they work is they spend 5 days as children, going to school every day before they grow up and turn into nitwits, and then we can give them whatever profession we would like to. And yeah, they're having a bunch of fun now that school's finished. It's nearly bedtime though, guys. You gotta get going to home. Oh no, do I not have enough spaces? I've just thought we only had two spare rooms left. Okay, we might have to watch one of these very carefully during the night. Okay, so it's the middle of the night currently, and thankfully Dell has managed to make it to bed. That's slightly terrifying. And something else that's also terrifying is the two little girls. Penelope, is it? No, Pendle and Madison, that's the other one. I lost them for like a good amount of time. I could not find them anywhere. Turns out they're being rather creepy in here and just standing still and not moving at all. They're basically like the blonde version of the twins from The Shining right now. They haven't moved all night and they're just kind of staring at this chest. And apparently you two are copying them. But yeah, so these two actually don't have a bed because I completely forgot we hired the teacher. So, yeah, these two are bedless, so we're definitely going to have to... Do you not have one either? Oh, goodness. Okay, we're definitely going to have to build a couple more houses at some point. When I say at some point, I actually mean right away, because our villagers do, in fact, need a place to rest their head during the nighttime. Otherwise, their happiness is just going to drop, and nothing good can possibly come of them not having a home. So I'm just quickly building up two little two-person homes here for them. But I did have a little bit of a crisis halfway through building these. Tavern, our druid, actually started taking damage randomly out of nowhere because he was actually starving, and I'm not quite sure how he managed this because there was food in the storage room. He did make it in time. He's fine. Don't worry. But I think it's just because the mines are like so far down and his happiness was at 0 for some reason that it took him so long to get back up that he actually started starving. Whilst on his way to get food. But yeah, as I said, thankfully he made it just in time. His health was at like 3 or something like that. I really thought we were going to lose him. But yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. I guess I'll just have to hope it doesn't happen again, maybe. I think his happiness was low because I kept skipping the nighttime, so if I just make sure I kind of stop doing that as much as I have been recently, I think we should be okay. So these are the two homes that we've just built, and I'll just give you a quick walk around because that time lapse didn't really show it off too well. I just wanted to keep it kind of simple. Otherwise we'd be whizzing around all over the place and it would be really disorientating with little builds like this. But there's something about building tiny homes or not tiny, but small homes in Minecraft that I really find enjoyable. More so than the big ones. I don't really know why, probably because they don't take as long. But I've had a great time designing these and building them in our world over here, so hopefully you guys like them. I think they look quite unique and cool looking. But let's just head inside. We'll go in this one first. So nothing really too much going on. Oh yeah, our children grew up. We'll get to them in a little bit. This is Phoebe. No, it's not. It's Pendle. Why did I think her name was Phoebe? I have no idea. I think that's one of our guards' names. And this is a super cozy one. It's got a chimney, so obviously got a fire burning. Who's asleep in here? Oh, it's Tavern! He's resting off his near-death experience. Poor guy. He is up to like full happiness now, so yeah, don't really know what went on there, but he's okay, as you can tell. Something rather strange is going on here. This is actually two villagers, a farmer and one of our children who grew up, Dell, the one who was doing really good in school. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here, but nonetheless, let's continue. So Dell did the best in his time in school. He got up to 20 intelligence. Pendle and Madison only got up to like 10 or 11, something like that, which isn't really great. But then again, our teacher is a really low level at the moment, so as time goes on, she'll level up, and I'm being pushed. Hello, Remora. She'll level up, and then, you know, the children will get higher intelligence in school, and it'll get better over time. But I would say it's definitely a better solution than just waiting on nomads to turn up. For the next part of the episode, there is going to be some serious emerald spending going on. I would like to buy a cow pen, a pig pen, a sheep pen, a chicken coop, a butcher's home, 2 ranchers and a butcher, all of which add up to 2 stacks and 43 emeralds if my math is correct. That is a lot. I don't have that much. I have about a stack and a half, so I'm going to need to do some serious waiting around and letting the villagers gather some resources so I can do some trading. But I figured whilst I let them do that, I may as well build the pens and the butcher's home slash killing area. I don't really know what to call it. But I think I'm going to put it in this little corner here, at least maybe in this general area. I'll leave this space open for something. But I've got all my resources ready to go in this chest, so I'm going to just do that off camera, and I will probably see you in a good couple of hours, I would imagine. Alright, we now have enough emeralds to purchase everything we want, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But first of all, I want to show you what I've done over here. So first of all, the butcher's building. Still don't know what to call this because it's not really a shop nor a house. It's literally just a room made for slaughter. So we've got some blood splatter on the floor, aka redstone. Hello, it's me from the future. I just wanted to say I'm placing a crafting bench in the butcher's building here because he will actually make some leather armor from time to time, which we can use to sell to the merchant. So yeah, just another way for us to make a couple more emeralds. And I made it out of stone because I felt like that made sense, kind of. Yeah, it's an okay building, not my favorite, but it's okay, I think. But I just want to explain to you how these pens are going to work over here. So basically, each animal has a number of blocks that they will take up within the pen. The sheeps, the pig, and the cows all take up 3 blocks. So there are 21 spaces in the big pens over here. So if there are 7 big animals, let's say sheep, if there's 7 sheep in here, then it will count as a full pen and no more animals will be bred. And then when the pens get to, I think, 75%, at least, the butcher will start taking one away and then killing them. So when they get to around 5 sheep or so, or pigs or cows, of course, then he will, take them to the building and chop their poor little heads off. And then the chicken coop is over here. It's a little bit smaller because the chicken only takes up 1 block. So we've got 7 blocks in there. So basically, I've made these pens so that 7 animals is the limit, the maximum. I don't really know how that's going to go. We're going to get 2 ranchers, so I don't know how it's going to work out with how fast they be bred up and get taken away and everything, and we still need to feed them and well, I don't, the ranchers do. But I guess we're just going to have to sort of go for it and see how everything goes. We can always expand or disband. I don't know, make it bigger or smaller if we need to, but yeah, we're just going to go see how it goes. But first of all, we need to go spend these, so let's go buy some stuff. Hey guys, how you doing? Is this how you pass the time in here? There's always something bizarre going on when I walk into the town hall. Can I just sort of push you to a part because I need to separate you? Okay, let's buy stuff from you first, I suppose. So we're gonna need, oh, this is gonna be so expensive. Okay, so we need a sheep pen. Let's go across a few. We need a pig pen. I didn't really need one of each, to be honest. We probably could just get away with using sheep and cows maybe. Cow pen, and then chicken is somewhere here. Gonna need some more. Oh, this is painful watching this all disappear. Have I miscalculated? I don't think so. I hope not, at least. Now we need a butcher who is here. We need to put some more in. That's an expensive building. Butcher. Okay, that's the really expensive things done. Oh, okay, that's weird. Tradesman now is right in front of us, so we need a butcher, only 6 emeralds, not too bad at all, and then 2 ranchers. I keep calling these rangers for some reason. We probably don't need 2, but I'm just gonna do it anyway because we've got 3 nitwits running around. That was what, nearly 3 stacks, and now we're down to 9. That kind of hurts a little bit. Okay, so let's go place all of our structure markers in place. So there's the butcher, good, registered as valid. I guess doesn't really matter what order we put these in. We'll just do cows there, sheep there, and pigs here, and then the chicken coop. Are all of those valid? Wonderful. Okay, I am actually going to wait until morning before we give these away, just because I don't really know what happens if you change someone's profession while sleeping, and yeah, just probably best to be on the safe side. Aha! Good morning, you two. Just who I was looking for, Madison. We are going to give one of the ranger token thingies to you. Very nice. And the other one is going to you, Pendle. So there we go. We got the two. Come back. The two girls being the ranchers, and then for no gender reason whatsoever, really not. I'm just giving Dell here the butcher profession because he's the highest intelligence. And wait, 15? But wait, how are you 15 already? What are the other two? Where have the ranchers gone? I need to find them real quick. Here they are in the storage room. Are you guys already? Yeah, you're level 8. What are you then? Level 9. Oh, now you're level 33. Oh, that's really cool. I don't quite know why they've done that. I assume something to do with the fact that they went to school and they're not just nomads. But that is seriously cool. That's really helpful to begin with. Anyway, so in theory, our two ranchers here, Madison and Pendle, should go off and wrangle some animals and put them in the pens over there. So I guess let's just let them do their thing for a little while. Oh, you're doing it right now. Yeah, see, like this. So it's going to drag the sheep on over and, yeah, put it in the pen over there. So this is just a real quick time lapse of what the ranchers got done in a single day's work. They did pretty good, to be honest. Bear in mind they weren't only wrangling animals, they were feeding them and shearing them and doing all the other necessary things. But I think, if I'm remembering correctly, again, not actually watching the replay, so I have no idea what's going on. But I believe they managed to get 2 in each pen, apart from the chickens and possibly the pigs, but they'll do that when they wake up in the morning, which is fine, or I can even help them out a little bit. But yeah, I think 2 is a solid number for amount of ranchers we need. I feel like 1, they would be struggling a little bit, and 3 might just be a bit overkill. Okay, so it is the next morning, and we are currently paused right now because the butcher has just grabbed a sheep for the first time. He hasn't killed an animal yet, so I figured, strangely, we would show some animal slaughter on camera. So let's unpause here and see if we can beat him into the butcher's thing so we can get a good view. Haha, beat you. Okay, let's see what he does here. Yep, he's smacking that poor little sheep. He got how much mutton? 3. That's actually quite good. I made an iron axe for him. I was actually not sure if he was going to pick it up because I made it, hence why it's white instead of yellow. But yeah, okay, cool. So the butcher's doing his job. He should be able to keep up, no problem. I mean, he's got to grab an animal from there, take it about 20 blocks and kill it, and then go over there and then rinse and repeat. But I am going to keep an eye on the rangers because I keep calling them rangers. Keep an eye on the ranchers and just make sure they can keep up with everything. I might have to bring over a pig and a chicken manually. They don't seem to be wanting to do that. But yeah, I think we're actually going to end it here, guys, because once again, I've managed to probably make it go on a little longer than usual. I say usual, but that seems to be the regular time at the moment. Is that butcher going to grab another one? Oh, you know what, before we end it, let's make it a couple minutes longer and just make sure he can, do his job properly. I'm definitely not getting any joy out of this. Maybe we'll watch through the creepy iron bars this time. I'm rather sadistic a little bit, maybe. Not really. I just want to make sure he's doing his job properly, which he is. So how many sheep are in here at the moment? Okay, so we grabbed the 5th one. Yeah, so that makes sense with the 75%. Okay, awesome. All right, let's actually end it now. Before I do, I just want to say one last thing, and that is a quick thank you to you guys for all the support I've been receiving on this series. It's doing extremely well in comparison to the rest of my video. It's kind of taken me by surprise a little bit, and yeah, I just want to say thank you for all the new subscribers that I've got. My subscriber count has like over doubled. Oh, and there's a chicken in the background. That's great. Yeah, it's like doubled since this series has started, and I'm pre-recording, so this episode won't be out for a couple of weeks as I speak right now. So that was weird. Chances are some more of you have arrived since then, so I just want to say welcome and, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope you guys are really enjoying these videos. It just makes me so happy because I'm having so much fun making these and seeing everybody comment saying they're looking forward to the next one and helping me out, giving me tips, suggesting things to do. Brings me a lot of joy. You just push me around like that. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much, and I really appreciate everything going on. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. But yes, that's going to be it for this one. I think next time we're going to do something maybe with the library. Perhaps, no promises, but I may or may not have already designed a building for that one, so most likely something to do with the library, but yes. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching this episode, guys. I really hope you did enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.